welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Bloody karma just flew past me then, I don't know if you've seen that. Butterfly. Well, as you saw the title there, we're going to save the planet one plastic bottle at a time. In fact, we're going to need 5 plastic bottles. Now these bottles normally would go straight into the recycle bin, and that would be the end of it. It'd probably end up in a landfill somewhere or a sweatshop in Pakistan or India, unfortunately. We don't tend to burn our own waste, which is shocking as it is. However, what I'm going to show you in the video is how to recycle these into making a windmill. Now what you're going to need, you're going to need 5 of these bottles. You're going to need a cane, because you need something for the bottles to spin round on. You're going to need a cable tie. I've just left that on there as an instant. We're coming back to that in a minute, but you need a cable tie which is 12 inches long. You need some paint. It doesn't have to be black, it can be any colour you want. It doesn't have to be spray, it can be emulsion, any old emulsion you got. And what I suggest, if you're going to do if you're going to use emulsion and not spray, what you need to do before you drill, you've got to drill an hole in the end there. See that there? That's a 5/8 hole. And the reason why that's there is so this can go through it. Okay, so now you've got your shaft and you've got it spinning. Okay, so once you've drilled your hole, which I've done, then you can paint all this on the inside. Don't paint the outside, paint the inside. It stays a lot, it doesn't flake off like it would on the outside, so you know it lasts longer. So that's a trick. But if you're going to use emulsion or out like that, don't drill the hole first. Put the emulsion in, shake it all about, let it dry, and then drill it. So you've got this part, okay? So now you need another 4 of these bottles, okay? So you got your 4 bottles, and what you want to do, you need to cut the bottom part. There's like a rib, like a mark what goes round these bottles. If you use a Stanley knife to start off, then a pair of scissors. You're going to see me doing this in the clip. So you cut them off. These, by the way, can be used as water feeders. You stick them in the ground. It's obviously you've got to take the top off here, fill them full of water. You can drip feed your plants, you know, so you don't need to throw these away. But what you will do, you need a cable tie which is 12 inches long, and you need 4 of these cups. Now you can also, I also spray the cups, but I spray them on the inside. Again, they last longer. And what you've got to do is, I got a Stanley knife here, and I put a little slit in the edge just there, so the cable tie slides through. So once you've done that, you need to put 4 of these cups all facing the same way on the cable tie. So when you're coming to put it round like this, okay, so here's your bottle, this is on here, they've all been painted. You pull your cable tie nice and tight, and then you cut off the bit that's sticking out. Obviously you manipulate it so this bit is inside the cup, so you know, and there you go, that's your windmill. So I'm going to show you a couple of little clips of me doing all this, you know, spraying it and what have you, and at the end I'm going to show them you working at the back of the plot, because I've actually got 3 at the back of the plot. This is the 4th one which I'm going to be working on now. So let's have at it and show you me doing all this. And like I say, you will need, if you're going to get the kids involved, you will need obviously to do the drilling, and you will need to do the Stanley knife, the cut yourself. Let the kids do the painting and putting them all together. It's really fun. So let's have at it and show you how to make these bird scarers, cat scarers, windmills. So to make one of these windmills, what you need is 5 bottles. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles. You need a drill. You need a drill big enough to be able to put an hole in the bottom of one of these. So you're only putting 1 hole in 1 bottle. You're not doing all of them, you're just doing 1. So you need to get yourself a drill. I'm using this thing here. It's 5/8 drill. It will take this 1/2 inch, and what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to show you what you need to do, I have done one. This one here, you see the hole here? What I've done, I've drilled an hole in it. Okay, you can see that. So you've got an hole in the bottom. You leave the cap on. Now the trick is, what you do then, you take the cap off. It's best off to let it all dry out inside as well. But what you do then, you get a tin of paint. It can be black, it can be any colour you want. I've been using black. And what you do, you spray inside the bottle. So you spray all inside the bottle. You can spray it from the top here as well. Get it all black inside. You don't want to spray the outside, because that, when the wind gets it, it'll just wash it away eventually. You do not want to throw the top away. So what you do then, once you've sprayed inside it and let it dry it out, then you stick it on here like this. And I don't know if you can see the cap there. It sits on top and spins round. It's like this turns into a bush. Okay, so now you've got your spinny bit. So the next thing you do, you need to make your propellers. So anyway, so the next thing you need to do, you need to put a split. There's like a, I don't know if you can see, there's a crease there. So you just stick the knife in. Okay, so you got your knife in there. Now you could use that to cut it, but I'm using a pair of scissors. And what you do, you follow the mark all the way around. Okay, so you're following it all the way around. So there you go, you've got your cup. Now what you want to do, you spray the inside of the cup. You can spray them different colours, you can paint them different colours, any colour you want. Let them dry out, and then what you need to do, with the Stanley knife, you need to put a little slit on one of these lumps here, these bumps. And the reason why you put the split there like that is because you're going to put a cable tie through them. So the cable tie will come in through here like this, and you put them onto the cable tie, so it's this way. You put them all facing the same way, and then it's just a matter of fastening. So then you fasten them to the first of the runs like that. So you're doing, you fasten them like this here to the bottle. Okay, so you need 4 of these cups. Once you've got the 4 of the cups, then all you need to do is cable tie them together, and this is what you're going to end up with. Simple as that. And like I say, they spin in the wind. Once the wind catches them, they just spin round like mad. They're really awesome. And like I say, you don't need to be black. They can be red, they can be orange, the purples, any colour you want to make them. In fact, I'm going to show you them now working at the back of the allotment. Got them in one of my beds. So well, there you go, guys. This is just testing them, and they don't do too bad, do they? They're spinning round okay. The only problem is on my plot is there's lots of wind breaks, and would you believe it, the bloody wind can't move around my plot very without being impeded by things. But as you can see, that one's spinning round perfectly because it's catching the wind. So there you go. That's how to make windmills, guys. Scare birds away, and probably scare cats as well. So there we go. That's what that's what they look like when they're blowing in the wind. Absolutely awesome. And again, yes, I mean, I'm not one of these who recycles, everything you got to recycle, but it's a good idea and it's well worth sharing. And I'm sure with the way things are at the moment, people can't get out, self-isolating. They need something to do. This is a little bit of fun for them to get involved in. So don't throw your bottles away, guys. But you've got to, the bottles that you need, they've all got to be identical. You can use smaller bottles. Obviously you're going to need to use a smaller stick. but the 5 bottles, whatever they are, have got to be the same. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. It's not a new idea, but it's an idea that has been going on for a long time on the allotments. People have been using these to scare the birds away, and I thought I'd share it with you. So you all stay safe, and I'll see you all back here for some more. Anyway, I'm going to go and charge my battery now. This is another battery that's run out, and I'm going to change my shirt for the 3rd time today because I've got it all covered in coffee because I'm a mucky pup. Anyway, stay safe, thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.